Freya Singh says she was beautifully dressed in a red dress. Salma says, what are we supposed to do? Salma, you look at the table that I've shared on my screen. We deal with the adverbs of manner first. You formulate a sentence and use any of the adverbs in that chart, in that table. Elisha says she's beautifully dressed. Okay. Okay. Any other? Yes, someone with the Infinix Hot 10 says, I am perfectly doing my work. Thank you. Perfectly describing, giving more information on doing. Stella Mulunji says, Stella did her work easily. Doris says she writes her neatly. Doris, please, could you make a correct sentence here? It is not complete. She writes her neatly. I don't know, there's something missing. Nabukenya Rashida says, the Kikuyu lady welcomed us warmly. Amanya Moses says she cooked her food perfectly. And Latifa says she quickly ran to the bar. Thank you. And finally, someone with hot 10 says the teacher explained to me clearly. Thank you. I wish to pause on that.
The roads in the countryside are generally bad.
Sorry?
The roads in the countryside are generally bad.
The roads in the countryside are generally bad. What is the adverb there? Generally?
Generally.
Yes, so the generally bad is generally describing the roads, or the verb are. Okay, so carefully, calmly, bravely. Okay, thank you. We deal with one more and we go. I will use the chat and also the hands up. Let's deal with adverbs. Adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. We formulate sentences having at least one of the adverbs of frequency as shown in the chart on my screen. I will go to the chat to read the sentences. Okay. Blair says the host of the party welcomed us warmly. That is adverb of manner. Hope says Valira read her book loudly. Okay, thank you. Bonita says Bonita visits her grandmother annually. Okay. Stella Mulunji says she constantly gets headaches. Okay. Blair says I usually brush my teeth before going to bed. Okay. Any other? Okay, so in adverb of frequency, Infinix smartphone says she normally visits me. So you have adverbs like normally. Amanya Moses says she always eats eggs for breakfast in the morning. Amanya, even if you do not add in the morning, we know breakfast is eaten in the morning. So in that sentence, when you say breakfast and you add in the morning, that is the repetition. You just say she always eats eggs for breakfast. Okay, I see Elisha. He always says his food frequently. He always says he is food. I don't know, is it food or good? Correct that, Elisha. I hope we frequently eat fish, correct. Doris, we always go to the hospital, correct.
It's supposed to be he always eats his food frequently.
It is food, eh? Elisha? Elisha?
The sentence was like, he always eats his food frequently.
Yes, when you said the word his, the word his here is wrong. It is HIS. I think we started those pronouns, and that pronoun his is a pronoun of ownership. It is yet his food, his is a pronoun that refers to the doer of the action. So I go on. Dory says, I always go to the hospital. Infinix Hoten says, we always pray every day. So when you say always, you don't put every day. You just say we pray. Don't add every day. Or the word always means every time. So when you say every day, it is a repetition of always. Latifa, she never eats food in time. Kayla, I visit Kenya Yale. Is it Yale or annually? Okay. Shreya Singh says Sarah normally makes her bed every day. Okay, most times. Amira says we frequently visit the hospital for checkups. Queen Elizabeth says Queen visits USA Yale. Okay. Blair says we always visit a village every November. Okay. Jemima Purity says Purity is always elegantly dressed. Okay, here Purity have used two adverbs. One is always and the other is elegantly. Thank you. I stop with the chat there. So going back to the work. Thank you all. I can see now lesson review is done. So I can go to the next thing.
It's a problem.
Sorry, my network had gone off, so I jumped off.
Let people mute.
Okay, may someone read on my screen, please? Someone to read?
We can't see.
You can use an adverb to describe another adverb. In fact, if you wanted to, you could use using rather enormously, loudly. The problem is that it often products weak, lucky sentences like the one above. So B.
Overdo it.
Okay, thank you. So in here they say the adverbs and other adverbs, you can use as many adverbs as you wish. But if you don't do it carefully, these adverbs will produce a vague or unclear sentences. And the sentence is given here. Philip sings rather enormously too loudly. So now, how does Philip sing? Sing? Can this be described? Because we have 4 adverbs in a row. One is rather, the other is enormously, the other is too and loudly. All these are adverbs. So when you use too many adverbs in a sentence, sometimes your communication may not be clear. So it quite leads to wrong communication. The other person to read.
Me, I can't say anything.
The words are too small.
Me, I can't say anything, teacher.
Even the network is
Some
poor.
adverbs can modify entire sentences.
Teacher, me, I can't hear you.
Some adverbs can modify.
Adverbs can modify entire sentences. Unsurprisingly, these are called sentence adverbs. Common ones include generally, fortunately, interestingly, and accordingly. Sentence adverbs do not describe one particular thing in the sentence instead. Instead, they describe a general feeling about all of the information in the sentence. Fortunately, he got there in time. Interestingly, no one at the auction seemed interested in bidding on the attic. The words are small. Some adverbs can modify entire sentences. Unsurprisingly, these are called sentence adverbs. Common ones include generally, fortunately, interestingly, and accordingly. Sentence adverbs don't describe one particular thing in the sentence. Instead, they describe a general feeling about all of the information in the sentence. Fortunately, we got there in time. Interestingly, no one at the auction seemed interested in bidding on the attic home collection. At one time, the use of the word hopefully as a sentence adverb, e.g., hopefully I'll get this job. Hopefully I'll get this job.
Hello, Selma.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, who is the teacher?
Samuel.
Name. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Somehow.
Okay, here we are explaining the three words. Generally, fortunately, interestingly, and according, and it is said that these four words are some of the adverbs, sentence adverbs, and usually they start a sentence, and after that adverb, there is always a comma. So, and it is said here that when you are writing, avoid using the adverb hopefully, because it does not show commitment, or it does not show the level at which something should be done. If you say, I hope to see you, that means you are not sure. But if you say, I will see you, that means you are sure. So those two communicate differently. So it's possible to use the word hopefully in formal writing when you're writing official document. Okay, adding LOI. So adjective can be formed by adding LOI. Could someone read on my screen?
Formed by adding
Oh,
an
an
adjective.
adverb, adverb. An adjective we have cheap, quick, slow. Then adverb we have cheaply, quickly, and slowly.
Thank you. So add LOI, make it an adverb. When you say the word cheap is an adjective, but when you add LOI, you get an adverb. For example, he sold the bird cheaply. So the bird was cheap. So he was
Excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Yeah, teacher. Teacher.
I'm not seeing your screen.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
The problem is you don't mute yourselves there, and when the administrator mutes and he also mutes me, I keep talking and yet I'm muted.
We can see.
So this add LOY to an adjective to make it an adverb. Cheaply comes from the word the adjective verb, and rather the adjective cheap. The adverb quickly comes from the adjective quick, and the adverb quickly comes from the adjective slow. Okay. You also add Y. Y replaces the I and LOY. For example, you have an here and an adverb. So when you say easy is an adjective and easily an adverb, you just add LOY to change the adjective to the adverb. Angry to angrily, happy to happily, lucky to lucky. You also have LOY, public and private. So I just basic add double LOY, rather A double Y.
Guys, what's wrong? We're also not aware.
What's going on?
We are also not aware whether maybe teacher is network.
I'm here. The network is too poor. It keeps going on every now and then. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Sorry,
hear
my
you.
network is too poor.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening?
Hello, Teacher.
Yeah.
Man, guys with kids, you guys. Mama is trying to study.
Actually, Infinix got 11, I think. She's unmuting.
That is the challenge I keep telling you.
Guys, we're trying. Infinix got 10 live and please mute.
Guys, if you're having an Infinix 10, please mute yourself. We're trying to study.
It's fine. It's done. It was a slight mistake. Sorry.
Okay.
Mute. Seriously, even Light. Infinix 10. Little babies. Keep them going. Guys, please remove
Leaving
video.
the meeting because nothing is going on. Yeah, Margaret.
Infinix, we know you're having an Infinix, please. And that the person with the music in the background.
Guys, it's really not me.
Okay,
Guys, with
thank
music
thank
background.
members. So, the network here is too poor. I don't know. Teacher Patricia, my network is too poor. I don't know what to do. The time is down.
Doris,
You guys, please mute.
by you people, you're not serious. You have disrupted the whole lesson. We don't even have time now.
Excuse us, we're not the ones that interrupted the sheet. It's the network from the teacher.
As we wait for the teacher to reconnect, let's all be behaved and we give him attention to complete the lesson. We were here only for 1 hour, but we are wasting much time. We may not even finish an hour. So let's be orderly. Let's be orderly and wait for the teacher to reconnect. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's okay.
Infinix what? Can you go or abandi tokora varugera?
Members,
I'm back.
please, I request to read. You read that document that is I sent in the group. You read and ask the questions when you want, and in case you have any question. Because due to network, I beg to leave because I can't go on. The network is on and off every now and then.
Okay.
Okay.
Save yourself.